the man never expected that the skill he just awakened, which he thought could only ripen fruits, actually had a hidden ability. It allowed him to grow stronger by eating fruits. In this world, there exists a type of fruit that grants skills when eaten, but a person can only eat one in their lifetime. If they eat more, they will die instantly. However, Jack was different. His ability was Fruitmaster. Even if he ate more, he wouldn't die. This meant he could gain new skills infinitely, but he was completely unaware of this, thinking he could only become a fruit farmer. He returned to his hometown, opened an orchard, and made a living by selling fruits. Meanwhile, his childhood friend Jenny, who awakened at the same time, awakened the Sword Saint skill, a talent unseen in 1,000 years. In just 3 months, she became one of the continent's top S-rank adventurers. Looking back now, it felt somewhat ironic. They had once promised to become adventurers together, but now, Jack didn't even qualify to become an adventurer. At first, Jenny wanted to return and farm with him, but the Saintess stopped her. For the sake of the kingdom, she had to become an adventurer. With those words, the Saintess forcibly took her to the holy city. Before parting, Jenny told Jack to wait for her at home, but 3 months passed and Jenny never returned. Jack understood clearly. They now lived in 2 different worlds. However, Jack never gave up on his dream. He practiced sword techniques every day. Without natural talent, he couldn't even leave a scratch on a tree. The harsh reality made him feel powerless. He never would have imagined that the Fruitmaster skill was the real cheat. That afternoon, Ella, the orphan he had taken in, ran over to call him back for dinner. Jack suddenly felt emotional. If he hadn't pursued too much, a life like this would actually be quite fulfilling. By chance, he discovered his ability also worked on skill fruits. He estimated they could be sold for a high price, but he didn't tell Ella about this, so Ella thought they were just ordinary fruits, and used them directly in her cooking. When Jack found out, he was utterly stunned. The Saintess's warning still echoed in his ears. Was this going to be the death of him? Sure enough, the next moment, Jack's body began to heat up. It felt exactly like his first awakening. Was he about to die? Ella looked worried too, and rushed over to check on him. But not only was Jack completely fine, he also awakened the sword god skill. At the same time, the Saintess far away seemed to sense something. She wore an expression of disbelief. How could there be a fluctuation stronger than the Saint here? When Jack regained his senses, he was equally confused. What was happening to him? Just then, Ella's body also underwent a change. A ring of light appeared around her right eye. She had awakened the appraisal skill. She could now see a target's specific